How did the nickname Lucky come about?
Well, my last name is Truluck, so there's always a lot of Katies on all my teams. It's a really common name. So we just thought it was a really cute name, and I've had it since high school, and so people just call me Lucky because of my last name.
So when you actually broke the Barry career digs record, you guys were on the road. You knew you were close, so talk to me a little bit about that night.
Honestly, I didn't think about it much at all. What is always in the forefront of my mind is winning and playing my best. Honestly, doing my job and keeping my objectives in mind is most important, and then the stats will just come from that. So I just wanted to beat center and beat all the teams we were playing that weekend, and we played really, really well. We got upset, but we fought through a lot of adversity. And then I didn't know I had beaten the record until I looked over to the sidelines, and my teammates had 4 big signs that had the number of digs I had on. And it was a really special moment. Like, I got really emotional. It was in the middle of a play, so I had to refocus really quick, but that was really sweet that they were able to surprise me on the road with those posters. So.
And now knowing that Katie Truluck, that name, when people look in the Barry record book, that's going to be on the top of the career digs record for probably a pretty long time because you've still got some more matches to play. How does that feel?
I can't believe how blessed I am. The big guy upstairs, I'm in awe of him every single day and how he led me to this school and has given me the greatest college experience I could ever imagine. Every time I step on the court, I wouldn't want to be at any other school. Barry College is the most special place, and this team and these coaches is more than I could have ever asked for. It's such an honor to have my name in the Barry record book. That's a legacy I definitely wanted to leave. Coming in as a freshman, I really wanted to make my mark. And through the coaching that I've had, they never stopped believing in me. They had patience with me. When we had hard practices, they were selfless for me. They loved on me every single day these past 4 years. And so through them and through the relentless love of my teammates, who are always open to hold me accountable to my leadership and my high performance on and off the court.
You actually broke the record, again, on the road with 1936, and then you got 2,000 at home.
I did.
This past weekend,
Yeah.
and your parents were there. It was at home. So just
Yeah.
talk to me a little bit about that, because that was also a pretty exciting moment.
It was awesome. I could see my dad up in the stands when I broke those records with the video camera, so now we have it in the records at my house forever, so that was pretty awesome. And I remember Caitlin looking at me from the sidelines going, "One more dig," and it was match point. It was 24, we were about to win, and so I'm like, if I can just get one more dig this game, that would be great. And our block set up perfectly, and they just funneled it right to me, and so I really appreciate that, and it was just a great experience. I'm so honored. And the biggest thing is my teammates hold me to such a high standard, and so do my coaches. And without them, I wouldn't have near the amount of success that I have been these past 4 years. And so all of my successes are also their successes as well. And so I'm very grateful for the high expectations they hold for me and hold me accountable to every single day, because without that, we wouldn't have a record-breaking season. So.
You talk about team a little bit, but you've been at Barry for 4 years. You've been on some outstanding teams, conference championships, teams that have played well in regionals. What's different about this team this year? You guys have a lot of good chemistry. It's fun to watch you guys play because it seems like you really click. But what is different about this team this year?
I think what's different about this team is the chemistry on the team. Past 4 years, I've been on 4 completely different teams, my freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year, and I couldn't think of a better team to have my senior year. These girls are really, really special. We all respect each other so much, and one really cool thing that happened when we were playing at Sewanee is we had to share a locker room before the game with another SAA soccer team, girls team. And we were in there blasting music, doing each other's hair, dancing like crazy people. And we look over at this other team we were sharing the locker room with, and they just all had their headphones on, listening to music. They weren't talking to each other. They just looked mad. And they were looking at us like we were crazy, but we were having fun. And we played an amazing match that day because of how much we love each other on and off the court. It's not just we go out on the court and perform and then go our separate ways. We are together all the time. We respect each other all the time, and we love each other selflessly. And I looked up how that soccer team did that day, and we had won, and they had been upset. And I think that tells a lot about how much relationships and loving each other on and off the court can really mean to a team and their success.
Absolutely, and of course, the 4 years being here, you've had so many great memories. You've been had so many great accomplishments. I don't know all of them right off the top of my head because it's almost too much to list off. But what is going to be the best memory that you take away from playing volleyball here at Barry?
The best memory is stepping on that home court with all of our Barry fans. It doesn't matter which game, just every single home game that I ran out of that tunnel with my team. That's going to be the best memory because that is the greatest feeling ever. And this weekend we have our last 2 home games, and I'm going to be really, really emotional. But like I said, I couldn't imagine being at any other school other than Barry. I wouldn't want to be at any other school. And it's amazing coming out of high school. I did not know where I wanted to go to college. But in retrospect, I am so glad that the Lord led me to Barry because this school is really something special. And I'm really going to miss stepping on that home court with my team and my coaches and my family in the stands and my teachers and my bosses and all the students cheering us on and the support we get every time we go out there. Playing at the Cage is really going to be something I'm going to miss.